friends, welcome back to Dr. Christy Cares. I'm Dr. Christy Matuziak, and today I just wanted to jump on and have a conversation really quick with whoever's watching about kids and the importance of their health and chiropractic and holistic care in their worlds. So let me be frank here. I do not treat my own kids. I have other colleagues for that sort of thing. I tend to find I can adjust them. I can do muscle work on them. I usually provide them homeopathy. They bump their head. I give them arnica. I treat them on a regular basis as far as all those things are concerned. But when it comes to really holistically evaluating them, mind, body, spirit, connectedness-wise, send them to other colleagues of mine for that. I'm just a little too close to the project. But what I can tell you is when my kids get treated by someone like myself or a colleague of mine, I notice a difference in their energy and their demeanor immediately. I have kids that come into my office for ADHD issues, behavioral issues in school, difficulty falling asleep, sometimes tics, post-viral or post-bacterial infection, issues or imbalances in their body, sometimes mentally and emotionally speaking, other times in their behavior or in their bodies. So there's a lot of things that kids will come in for, not to mention things that I think no one should be experiencing, like headaches and gut issues, constipation, let alone children to be experiencing some of these issues. And so personally, I really love working on kids because, you know, when I see an adult in their, say, 30s or 40s, we've had 30 or 40 years to accumulate a whole lot of stuff, right? Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, nutritionally. You know, the more years we have to accumulate toxicity in our bodies from whatever angle we're talking, the harder it is sometimes to treat and really get to the root cause of whatever the issues are. In children, they've got much less time to have accumulated that stuff. So history is generally a little bit shorter. Of course, I go into what was the pregnancy like with the child, how was their delivery. Nonetheless, it still goes a lot more quickly because they don't have a lot of that same history and toxicity built up over the years like adults do. Love treating kids. And just a couple stories. I mean, I've had kids that have suffered with constipation for years that have gotten over it relatively quickly with just some nutritional insights, maybe some supplementation and some work in the office here. We also have children who, you know, their parents report that, you know, their behavior is much better, they're sleeping much better. So I obviously do holistic work, big picture, we address everything, but just even simply from a chiropractic standpoint alone, adjusting someone's spine, re-engaging that nervous system function from, you know, an average kind of level to enlightening it, so to speak, to increase and create some optimal function, life-changing for many children. So highly recommended. Just wanted to come on here and say, if you have children, if they're having any issues whatsoever, whether you think it's just a cold or COVID or the flu, ear infections, headaches, gut issues, I would say start with a chiropractic physician and see what they can do for you. Oftentimes, and this is stuff that I've written in my book, if you haven't heard about it, Coordinating the Chaos Through Birth and Burnout, even if you don't have a newborn or a baby or an infant anymore, you can skip the breastfeeding chapters and that sort of thing, but moving forward, you can definitely benefit from some of the suggestions that I have in there, especially with regard to immune system and development and that sort of thing moving forward. But either way, my point is that, you know, chiropractic care, holistic care, we can avoid medications. My kids, I've said this before, my kids have never had an antibiotic. They've never had any kind of medication before. Homeopathic remedies, supplements, vitamins, herbs, yes, they've had those sorts of things. But we can do so much. The healing, the innate healing power of the human body is infinite. And if we just provided the right support, we can get through almost anything. And if we can't, that's why the standard Western medicine is available to us in case we need it. But I always just try to suggest start with some more natural remedies first and see where they can get you, because very often it can be life-changing for so many children and so many families. So just wanted to get that message out there today. I hope everyone is doing fantastic and well. If you like my content, please subscribe, share with your friends and family. Let me know how I can support you one-on-one if you need any care, locally or remotely. So again, Dr. Christy Matuziak here, focusing on optimal health and wellness, here to help you. Wishing you all a very fantastic day and a healthy life.